Good morning. This is Ada Sparks here with a word of hope, and I want to talk to you today about being dehydrated. You know, people often will get dehydrated when they are sick, and it's very scary. It can really create some severe problems for someone. The reason is because our bodies are made up of 75% water, and when you are sick, when you are running a high fever, when you are too sick to keep your fluids down, and there are more fluids that are leaving the body than coming into the body, then that 75% ratio is not being maintained. And we need that much fluid in our body to keep your cardiovascular system running, to keep your cells filled with all the fluid that they need and all the water and everything. And so some of the signs that we begin to see is confusion, people being really tired and weak in their bodies and just not being able to function overall. Well, all we have to do is keep our liquids on board. Drink, 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 drink. Water, 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 Gatorade, Powerade, all of those things with electrolytes in them. And then we can somehow maintain that balance. Well, that's in the physical realm. But if we look in John 4, we see where Jesus came across a woman who was herself very thirsty, and she needed some water. But Jesus looked at her and he said, I realize that you're thirsty, but there's something that's so much more important than just our physical thirst. He said to her in verse 14, whosoever drinks of this water, talking about himself, that I shall give, shall never thirst again. But the water that I give shall be in him a well of water springing up, that's everlasting life. And you see, when we don't drink of God Almighty and what He has for us, we too can get confused, we can get tired, we can feel overwhelmed, we can feel exhausted with the problems of life. And we don't need just one little sip and say, oh yes, I experienced God so long ago and it was great, like one sip of water in the morning and that's it. No. We have to be in the presence of God continually. We have to know Him personally. We have to connect with who He is, continually filling up our spirits with His presence. That's how we stay spiritually hydrated. Otherwise, we're going to be drained, confused, lethargic, and we can end up in some serious trouble. Just like we can be physically dehydrated, we can be spiritually dehydrated. So fill up that cup and drink in His presence, because He'll keep you healthy. Be wise, not afraid. See you tomorrow with a word of hope. God bless.